So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, we're back today with some more FIFA 15 action. This time around we're showcasing Liverpool at home in front of their faithful, taking on Barcelona. And just have a listen to that atmosphere. Something I'm definitely going to be looking forward to this year, playing in the Premier League. Every single team with their proper chance. It is definitely going to sound fantastic wherever you play. But anyway, we have Barcelona. That's who I'm going to be playing as today. This is on world class once again, normal game speed, and a little bit of rainy conditions. So we're going to see if it does affect the gameplay, see how it plays out. This isn't a live commentary, it's a post commentary. The reason being is I did my initial impressions. I did play obviously live, but don't always play well when I do that because I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. Trying to multitask isn't always easy to do, and it has been a while since I really did that back in the PES 2013 days and early PES 2014 days. So this is a little bit of post commentary. We're going to talk about how I feel about the game, the difficulty, the AI, and hopefully you guys will enjoy the gameplay in the background. I'm not going to spoil it, you'll have to watch to see how I do. It's an early chance there for Sterling. Sort of smashing it through. Some of these replays are okay. I'm not really liking the look of that one. Can't really tell what's going on. But there's no doubt graphically this year on the PC it looks lovely. There's no debating that. The players' faces look great. The player models for most of the players look pretty good. There are a couple of players, as I've said in many of my videos, look a little bit too bodybuilder-like. Lallana definitely being one of those. So there's an early chance there, trying to get down that right-hand side. But the difficulty on this game, there's a big difference between the two. I will be releasing a video shortly of a match that I did between Man City and Borussia Dortmund. It was done on professional. This is on world class, and you will see the difference in the difficulty. Massive. There's another chance here. Lambert trying to get on the end of it, but there's a massive difference in the two. And world class is not easy. I would have to say they're a lot smarter this year. World class last year didn't really have a problem with them. But this is early days, of course. Trying to still get used to the game. Yes, it is similar to FIFA 14. There's no doubt about that. But it is a new game. There are differences. You will have to get used to them. We know defending is the same as last year and everything else. It was a good save there by the keeper, and that's something I will discuss as well. The goalies. There is the big man, Ricky Lambert, an absolute tank this year. But the reason that AI is so much tougher, I feel, is there is a lot more sliding around. They do anticipate your passing a little bit more. Now this was a chance here, stole by Neymar and he's away. I like the way he's running. It's very realistic. Can he finish it off? Yes, he can. Kill calm and collective. You can see the rain there, sort of skipping underneath his feet as well. And a decent celebration there. All the players coming over, getting involved. At least they're happy to see it. Not really too many smiles, though, on the players' faces. But it was a nice finish here by Neymar. I can see him scoring a goal like that in the real world. Just taking his time. Just slotting it past Mignolet. Opened up his body. Definitely against the run of play because it was a lot of Liverpool possession beforehand. But the AI is a lot smarter. They'll dive around more. They'll try and anticipate your passes a little bit more. It's very tough to get the ball off them. I've had a couple of games on Legendary. I will be releasing probably a live commentary of one of those. But it is an absolute nightmare sometimes to try and get the ball off certain players. Sergio Aguero, one of them. Just impossible. Twisting and turning. Something sort of I didn't like was just couldn't get the ball off him. Something I didn't really have a problem with on FIFA 14. Maybe the PS4 and Xbox One versions will play a little bit different. And I know this is just a demo. But goalies is something I want to discuss as well. Now, we know, and EA have said, they've spent the last couple of years refining the goalies, working on positioning, handling, making them more intelligent, play more like a real goalie. But I have seen a lot of ridiculous saves so far, and I'm talking about the goalies this year possibly being overpowering and too good. I mean, literally saving goals that I would never see in the real world. You know, they've been good saves and they look good, but are they realistic? And this could be a problem this year. Are we going to see as many goals from out of the box, long range? Possibly not. Here is Neymar, always causing problems, but we'll have to give it time. We'll have to see how it does work out. Some of you guys in the comments are saying the goalies are not good or they are good. I mean, everyone's got their own opinions. I just feel that sometimes they are just too good. Last year, didn't have a major problem with them. Yes, there were faults. They did make some silly decisions sometimes when it came to crosses. But it's a very difficult part of a game to program, the goalies. You've got many different factors that come into play. It's Henderson letting this inside. Gerrard, nice bit of play here, but the finish was lacking. See Lambert once again trying to look for that top corner. But time will tell. Time will tell. That's all it is. A case of seeing how the full game is as well. Do I think it's going to play much different to the demo? No, I don't think it will. I don't think it needs to. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a good game of football. Is it better than FIFA 14? Probably gameplay-wise, yes. I think there's more freedom this year. We know FIFA's a game that always gets blamed for being on rails. But I think there is a little bit more freedom. We'll discuss that in just a sec. But there's the half-time whistle. See the Barcelona fans cheering away. So we get the second half underway. But the pitch, we'll talk about that as well. We can see a little bit of wear and tear. It started off nicely. It was raining. You can see there's little skid marks appearing now and then. Players' shirts are getting dirtier as Luis Suarez goes on one of his jinking runs. So there's no doubt when it comes to appearance, FIFA 15, yes, it has the full package this year. This was a chance. See there, another good challenge. AI reading the pass. Not a fan of the default camera. If you guys will probably see that, why I haven't been using it. I seem to play very badly on the default camera angle. I like to see the field more. I think tele-broadcast, which is what I'm playing here, is better suited for actually playing than watching. Sergio Busquets attacking down this left-hand side. And player individuality as well. A little bit of an improvement as well this year. Lionel Messi, when he gets the ball, does dribble a lot more like himself. Here he is, one of his beastly runs. This was a decent attempt. A good save by Mignolet. Neymar definitely running like Neymar. Messi does seem a little bit overpowering, I have to say. He's very difficult to get the ball off. But that is to be expected. He's a player in PES that is absolutely useless, to be fair. He's nowhere near how good he should be. This was a good save by the goalie. But when it comes to FIFA, we all know the likes of Ronaldo and Messi, they are going to cause problems. And pace always plays an important part. And here's Allen. Bring it back towards Flanagan. We'll be releasing a lot of different videos. FIFA 15. This is basically FIFA 15 week. Next week will be PES 2015 when that releases the demo. So that's why there will be more FIFA content this week. Now here is Lionel Messi now. This is what I'm talking about. Looking for that ball over the top. Just testing it out. It's a good header there by Skirtle. Now you've got to test out those over the ball or over the top balls. They are going to happen. Every single FIFA game, you're going to see that. It's a bit played by Xavi. It was lovely feet. How was the finish? That was a great save by Mignolet. Lionel Messi's strike was heading in. There was a nice one-handed animation. I mean, there's a lovely amount of animations for goalies, don't get me wrong, but I feel this year Could it be a problem? Will they be too good? Yes, we can adjust them on sliders, but when you're playing online, you have to play on default sliders anyway. So with them revamping the goalies, I'm hoping that they are just not going to be superhuman, and we will still get some of those nice goals, good finishes. Here I took the ball with Messi, showing his pace, skipping past the challenge, cutting inside, went for the little dink, but once again Mignolet read it well. Probably could have just put that in, but tried a little bit too cocky. Another thing I'm liking as well is the end of the match when they showcase all the highlights, and you'll see that at the end of this video. There's a couple of nice animations in there where players are pulling each other's shirts. It looks rather nice. Can't really see it in-game, but I do like that added feature at the end there, where it's basically a highlight reel and a video reel of all the best bits of the match. I'm sure people will have a terrible pass across the face there. Lambert has had a couple of chances. The big man. PK going down. Still a couple of the animations, the impact engine that's been around now for so long. I mean, there's still quirks in it, there's still a little bit of problems. Sometimes the players fall down and they sort of go arse over head and they look a little bit silly. They've still not quite got that absolutely right. Just trying to hold up the play here. As I said before, world class is not easy this year. AI seem a lot smarter. That was not a great headed chance here. It was a final chance possibly for Liverpool in the 90th minute. And there it is, full-time whistle. Managed to somehow pick up a 1-0 win. You can see Neymar and Barcelona actually celebrating. That's the new emotions that EA have talked about. That will play a bigger part on the field. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick look at FIFA 15 Liverpool versus Barcelona. We're going to be back with some more videos shortly. Enjoy the highlights, and until next time, take care.